Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. So today's video we'll be doing a seafood boil, so let's get into this video. So here I'll be showing you guys how I clean the crab. This is a blue crab and I'll be showing you guys how I clean it, and I'm also going to show you guys how I clean a lobster. So here you go, pop the top off of the crab. It's not hard to do, guys, don't be scared of the crab. And you're going to clean out everything that's inside of the crab. You can also go ahead and run it under some water and it will be easier to clean out. You want to get everything outside of it, guys. You see the two sides, that's where the meat is, so you want to clean out everything that's in the middle. And here I have the lobster. I'm going to pop the tail off. You can use a whole lobster if you like, but I'm just showing you guys how to pop the tail and butterfly the tail. So here you pop the tail off, and then you go in with a sharp knife and break the back, but you want to be gentle, guys. Don't hit on it too hard. You don't want to break the lobster in half. And then you're going to take time and take out the meat out of the shell. And then you see the vein in the back of the lobster. You're going to take the vein out, and then you're going to rinse the lobster off. And then after doing that, now you're going to wash the lobster and the blue crab with some lemon or lime or vinegar. Don't let it soak in the water because it will start to cook the lobster meat and the crab meat. So here are all the seasoning that we're going to use in the seafood boil today. Yes guys, I know it looks a lot, but trust me, it's going to work for you. So here I have the lobster and the blue crab and some shrimp. And here we're going to start with some hot water, and I'm going to season the water. I'm basically making a broth, a flavored broth to put the seafood in. So I went in with some Old Bay, and then I'm going to go in with some garlic powder. I'm also going in with some fish seasoning, that's Maggie fish seasoning. And I'm also going with some Maggie all-purpose seasoning. And I'm gonna go in with some cracked black pepper. And then here guys, I have some thyme, and I also have some ginger, some garlic, and some pimento cloves. I'm gonna add all of that to the pot. And here I also have one hot scotch bonnet pepper, and I'm going in with some onions and some scallion, and this is one whole onion and about 3 stalks of scallion. So I close it, let everything come to a boil, and then I went ahead and add some crushed red pepper flakes. Guys, the crushed red pepper flakes are optional, you don't have to. I'll go ahead and add 1 lemon. Guys, you want to smell it, it smells so good. And you also can, when you take the seafood out, you can put it and let it simmer, and you can also drink it like a soup. And then I went ahead and add some potatoes, and I went ahead and add some corn. Reason for adding these first, they take the longest to cook, so you want to add these first so they can start cooking before you add the seafood, because everybody knows seafood cook very fast. So you want to get these started first. So I'm going to go ahead and cover this, and I'm going to cook it until the potato is cooked a little bit. I don't want it to fully cook because I didn't want them to boil out when I was cooking the seafood. So then now you're going to add the seafood to the pot. So I went ahead and add some sausage. And guys, the sausage is optional, you don't have to. And I went ahead and add some salt. So guys, here I'm starting to add the blue crabs to the pot first. And you want to work them in the water. You want everybody to get a taste of that nice flavored water. So you see guys, as it touches the water, it starts to cook, it starts to turn pink. That's what you're looking for. And I went ahead and add the lobster. And I went ahead and add the shrimp last because you know shrimp tends to cook very fast. As you touch the water, it starts cooking. So yeah. And guys, we cook about for like 8 to 10 minutes. As you see it start to turn pink and the meat start to get tender, you want to turn it off and take it out. You don't want to overcook the meat, especially the shrimp and the lobster. You don't want it to get rubbery. And as I said guys, when you take out the seafood, you can just leave it on and let it simmer for a bit, and you get some basically seafood broth. So here I'm gonna show you guys how I make the butter sauce. So here I have a brick and a half of unsalted butter. You don't want to use salted butter because some of the seasonings tend to be salty, so you don't want to salt the food. So I went ahead and used unsalted butter. And guys, for the butter sauce, I'm not gonna give the amount of seasoning I use because it's not everybody like a lot of seasoning in their butter sauce. You go ahead and judge your seasoning to your liking. But if you want the amount I use, you can just comment down below and ask and I'll tell you. Guys, it might look like a lot of seasoning, but trust me, it's not, and it's gonna worth it in the end because that's what we're gonna pour all over the seafood. So here I went in with 1 whole head of garlic, minced very finely. And you're gonna mix everything together because you're basically cooking off those seasonings. So you want to mix and combine everything together. Please to put it on a low heat. You don't want to burn the seasoning. So that's how the seafood looks after I take it out the pot. You're gonna go ahead and add the butter sauce to everything. You want everything to get some of that butter sauce, so ladle it over everything. Try to make every one of that seafood get some of that butter sauce, because that's where all the flavor is. Even though we flavored the water, but that butter sauce is the bomb. So that's how it looks guys. That's the finished product. I went ahead and add 2 eggs to it. The eggs are optional, you don't have to if you don't want to, but that's how it looking guys. And comment down below and tell me what you guys think. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend about my channel guys. I really do appreciate the love that I'll be getting on the last videos. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.